Hey guys, what is up? It is the GameCube Buster. Welcome back to more SpongeBob Squarepants Battle for Bikini Bottom. In the last episode, we sequence broke the game, went to the kelp vines, beat Merman Man's time, failed to try getting a glitch off that would allow us to skip having to do it in the first place, and now we have also met with Mrs. Puff, and now we are given the task of rescuing campers lost. In this episode, we are going to actually get started on that task. Now, there are 3 campers in this part of Kelp Forest. And I'm going to show you how to get all of them, as well as the other 3 that are lost beyond this area. So, you see these leaves, of course, where Arp was guarding. You just have to jump across them. Land on this pressure panel, or pressure plate, whichever you prefer. I like panel more because it reminds me of other stuff. Just seems more easy for me to recall. And that actually opens the way to one camper right there, which, well, we'll definitely get to it, but actually a second camper. So I'll show you, of course, what that actually is. I actually find it rather interesting that you can use Mrs. Puff as a platform, and it allows you to skip some other platforming, so I recommend doing that if you just don't really care to look for it, like I really don't. So, you know, that's just something for you to consider. Hitting that switch allows these other platforms to come up, and we just gotta jump across them. So, of course, I'll show you that right now. You'll want to center those things too, by the way. They actually will collapse under your weight because, you know, add some danger to this kelp forest. You know, it's supposed to be dangerous. It's a forest. Duh. Jump on these little bleed. Why not? I actually practiced this level recently because this is one level that I always seem to have trouble in. So if I'm a little more capable, that's why. Alright. Now this one you actually don't have a cutscene for, so you can get on it right away, which is really nice. And that's 1 camper down, 2 more campers to go. Let's go ahead and take a little bit of a shortcut, and this leap, by the way, is a hazard, so don't get too close to it, it'll hurt you. Also, there's a jellyfish, obviously those are enemies, so ignore them if you can, or just beat them up if you want to be a jerk to the wildlife. I won't judge you either way, but I am, of course, pro-environment. Because I love animals. So, around the base of the campsite, we saw those plants that were growing when we hit that switch. So let's go ahead and actually, let's go get Patrick, because he's actually who we're going to need to get all of the campers here. Of course, those robots, those are, I think, tubulars or something. I don't really remember what they're called, but I don't think it's really that important. If anything, if I really care to check out what the name is, we'll go back to the police station and we'll look it up there. Sorry if I'm talking too much, but my mind is actually really clear, so I'm having a really easy time trying to get off what's off my brain. Alright, that's the second camper, which wasn't even that far away from camp to begin with, so it wasn't that big of a trouble. I also see that there's actually something over there that's a sock, but I don't know how to get that sock right now. I know I got it earlier, so I gotta figure it out. How do you get that sock? Maybe if I had to guess, maybe it had to do with that right there? It'd probably be too late for me to get it right now then. Alright, well we have to worry about the sock later. Alright, so, let's do this puzzle, if you could call it that. Ignore this switch because you don't need it, and just use it here. So here's another jump you have to make, which we're gonna do that with finesse because we are awesome. That's like Sugar Conroy. My gosh. I want to sound more me, but I don't know. Do you like this type of commentary better? I'm not very good at it, but at least here I'm at least somewhat capable of doing it. Whatever. That's the 3rd camper, and with that done with, that's all the campers that can be found in this area in particular. This actually may be kind of screwed up, but I'm gonna need to drown I'm gonna play, not Mario. I just played Luigi's Mansion lately, so I'm kind of that's actually kind of on my brain. But I gotta get SpongeBob because there's another sock we can get here, and, well, we could get it with Patrick. I have Patrick right now, I should just use him to get it, and not worry about having to draw myself, because I can. Is that Freezy Fruit? I don't see it. You know what? Forget it. I know there's Freezy Fruit nearby here, but I don't remember where I was. I think it was actually where I don't know. This camera is kind of odd, but whatever. So, there's actually another sock here that we can at least get for now, and I kind of want to go ahead and get it. Oh, there's the freezing food. I'm a moron. Alright, well, there's the freezing food if you wanted it. You can throw it in the water, and there's a sock for the taking if you get it. Sorry, this also was really loud sound effects, but this game is not very good on the GameCube. Now, you can get a cruise boost going, and I mean at least a moderate one. That was not a very good cruise boost. It takes touch to never use the cruise bubble and the bubble ball at the same time. I'm not very good at that, obviously. And even it's a little bit of a better one. It's kind of hard to tell the distance. Hold on. Oh, I have a good one. All right. So that sock right there. Let's go to get it. And with that sock taken, yeah. All right. So, yeah, that was a sock. I got a really good cruise boost. I think I got the best one possible because it makes it impossible for you to turn around and move. So that's nice. Of course, I don't even know why I'm showing up glitches in this game, but I just think it's really cool because I love this game and I love trying to be as show-offy as I can with it. Anyway, there's supposed to be a stack of tikis around here. Some of them are actually floating, and because we died, they respawn, so they should be around here somewhere. And I want to use those tikis in particular to get that sock because that's all the intent for you to do it, and let's do it that way. Maybe a show-off, but even I understand when it's a good time to be practical. So, I'm just going to sneak up on these tikis as they, of course, intend for you to do. Jump up here. And that's another slot for the taking. Sweet. That takes care of this area pretty much. So, let's go ahead and go to the next area right now. The Kelp Swamp. I can already hear the Shrek jokes being made as this video is being played. You're welcome. So, Kelp Swamp. A lot of water, if you cannot imagine. And there's Mr. Krabs.
SpongeBob, help me find Patrick. I have a task that I think he can help me with.
So let's go talk to Mr. Krabs about it. Why not?
Krabs, what are you doing here? Ahoy, Patrick! I'm trying to return 3 stone tikis to this pedestal so I can get to the kelp cave across that bridge. There could be customers in there. I saw 3 tikis scattered around this area, but me old brain couldn't figure out how to get them back up here. Can I try?
That's our objective.
Sure, why not? I need a good laugh. There's a golden spatula up there for you if you succeed. Oh boy, Mr. Krabs. I'll see what I can do.
Now, what the game developers of this game have wanted you to do at least is they wanted you to go around the swamp and, you know, hit some switches, find some socks, pay a clamp, some shiny objects so you can get through the whole place. They didn't account for you to just do this. Throw the stone tiki on this rock and climb up because that's the electric you grab and grab the golden spatula that way. So we're just gonna get the golden spatula that way, and we have 75, and have to fight the final boss actually. But we're not gonna do that yet because there's still 2.5 levels to go in this game. I mean it. Like there's still 4 golden spatulas we haven't gotten yet. So, and we still have more socks. So let's go ahead and give Mr. Krabs that good lap that he over so wants, and let's maneuver more with this kelp forest because we have to find some campers too. A sleeping time robot, which we're able to camp, you know, combo with the whatever you call it. So that's all fine and good. There actually are some like, collectibles to get around here, so I'm going to keep a sharp eye out, because otherwise you're going to miss them. And you don't have to backtrack, because backtracking sucks. Speaking of backtracking sucks, I can't platform, because I'm sorry if you could not hear that already obnoxiously loud waterfall, but you have to expect that with the GameCube version. I'm sorry. I'll try to at least be audible myself. There we go. But yeah, there's also a golden spatula here we need Patrick for, so it's kind of advantageous, in fact, to not, you know, skip this area entirely. Let's go ahead and throw this Freezy Fruit. I should have hit the switch first, I'm sorry, but you know what, let's give it a shot. Maybe I can make it in time. Yeah, that was a long shot. I will say also, if you're playing this on the Xbox 360, on the Xbox version, make your lucky stars, because this game looks drastically more easy on the eyes in that version. In the GameCube and PS2 version, this area is very dark, and the lighting is not balanced well here at all. Not to mention you have to deal with the ear rape of the waterfall in the GameCube version specifically. But in those two versions, at least, especially the Xbox version as well, that's not as big of an issue. So, you know, just gotta wait for the escape to fall. Yeah, I'm not very good at timing it. Oh well. What does it matter? Patrick doesn't have to be in a cage anyway, even if he is a kind of crazy person. Now, be careful when it comes to that waterfall also, with that Freezy Fruit also, because you throw out a Freezy Fruit in the goo, and sometimes it doesn't activate right away. Instead, there's a delay. It just sits on the goo for a while before it actually does activate, which is kind of weird. Here's an Arf robot. We're going to go ahead and throw this at him, which is not going to outright kill him, but at least going to move him back. Okay. Get out of here, Arf. This is the camper here we have to rescue, which is nice. Alright, whatever. I can't get that ticket anyway. Oh well. Forget about it. Now, if I remember correctly, there really should be something else to get here. Yeah, look at this. Yeah, there's a leaf right here. You may have missed because it's kind of tucked to the side. And there's also a switch here, which, you know, resets its own ticket. I guess that's what the reminder was for. I would have thought. But yeah, you're supposed to use this to make it easier for you to get this stone tiki over there, as well as another leaf that you have to activate for it. But we don't have it activated yet, so we're not going to worry about that quite yet. I'll show you how you're intended to do it, but I'm just showing you also that in case you don't want to bother with it. I don't know, you probably already know this, and I'm counting on most people that watch this video to know this also, considering that this video is in 2017, this game came out years before it. I mean, yeah, years before. I was almost going to say after, but that'd be incorrect. But whatever. Maybe someone will at least gain something out of my videos. That'd be cool. Another thing that, of course, more Thunder Tikis. There's a Jalove robot, which we want to go in and smash because those are otherwise going to be kind of hazardous. If I remember correctly, also there should be a sock up here somewhere. It's just a, if I remember correctly, at least. I don't really know for absolute certain. Maybe I already got it. I can't quite tell. Let me go ahead and make a quick note. Oh, there's a switch. Let's get it. Yeah, that switch I think is important in fact for getting that third stone tiki. So I don't want to miss it. It's kind of hard to make these jumps with Patrick because he doesn't have any way of sawing in the air like SpongeBob does, but they're doable. They're just rather precise. Alright, with that, we can now very easily get that stone tiki. Just gotta be a little more careful with your footing though, because sometimes you can't jump, and that can make it a little scary. Oh, there's a sock. I almost jumped and forgot all about it. Alright, that was convenient. Nice. Another Sleepy Team robot. Sleepy Team. I'm just a child. Let's let him break it. Yeah. Open this gate. I have some really crappy esports commentary going on. I am sorry, but I am only human and I'm still trying my hardest. I'm gonna make this episode last as long as I want to, by the way, because what do I care? Last episode was kind of short. I feel like I kind of gimped you guys with it, so I'll make it a little bit longer this time for you guys, you know, in case you want the long episodes. I don't know what my fans want. You gotta talk to me more, people. I'm not gonna learn what I'm gonna do without your help. You know, one comment equals one prayer for Aaran. Okay, this actually can be kind of annoying because, yeah, Arv could sometimes just have his Arvs take the attack for him. Oh wow. I don't even know if there's anything over there that's worth getting. I don't think there is. But there's a sock, so let's go in and focus on getting that for now. So, because of where Alfred's position, however, you could probably get away with just doing a little belly flop on him. And just crushing him instantly like that, which is convenient. Also, there's a hammer robot. I'm going to get rid of that too, because they can be kind of annoying in that sense where it's placed. It can be a little bit harder to land, so be careful with that too. You know, we're getting across this place pretty smoothly, but the last area here will probably be the most annoying one of all. Not even probably, I think definitely is a better word. But it's also where we get the last camper, and as a result, we gotta do it, so. Oh well. Wishful thinking that we can skip it, we really can't. And it's gonna be giving a lot of eye trouble for you guys too. I can already guarantee it. So, there's only one stock left to go, and I already know where it is too. It's supposed to be in the Kelp Caves, which we are not quite at yet. There's also a bungee hook, of course, you can access, but there's nothing really worth getting, so I would just suggest not doing it. So I just sort of Duplicatatron, and that takes care of that. Oh, let's come up landing. Okay. Nice.
Next time I need to round up customers with a crusty crab, I'll give you a call.
Why would the customers want to be very proud?
You're a strange one. You are, Patrick.
Sorry, I realized I kind of late that, you know, the audio wasn't really going to be very audible thanks to the game blisteringly high audio. Well, sound effects, more like it. But oh well. But yeah. It's actually possible to do without activating those switches. I think you have to be a little rather precise though. But it's much easier just to hit the switches and forget about them, so whatever. And there you have it. That's how they intend you to do this level, which we did have to do at all because I am a jerk like that. So let's go ahead and just take this platform up. And that's it. Next time on SpongeBob Squarepants Battle for Bikini Bottom, we're going to venture into the Kelp Caves. See you guys next time.